and the Los Angeles Rams. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing on first down. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On second down now. Swift. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Ramsey. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run on first down. Swift. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down. Fields. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a give, right side. Swift. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Double dog, that's the way. And 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. Danny.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, Fields looking for his running back, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On the double. 57, Mike 57. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Sponge. Central West. No.
On first down, it's Turner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Greystone travel. Hey, exit. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hey, high 7. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Shoot.
On 3rd down, Costello. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. 10-2 saw. Mike's 15. Mike's 15. Yeah. Check. Hey, Haywood. Look at me. Zipper. Motion. No. Recon, 132 fighter. Yo, go. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Turner, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's get it. Here we go. 60 outlaw. Topper. Watch the smoke. SOS. Look at me. Door. Joker. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Watch the team.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Costello is going to float this over the middle into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 13. Check 52 at the mark. Check.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 33. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Slam, slam, slam. Check it out. Check 31.
On first down, Swift, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man left, man left. 3 out, 3 out. Swift.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Got it.
Throwing again. Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Fine, 90. 58, come on. Defense wins championships, baby. 14, run it. 58, come on.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10.
Orbit. Right, let's go. Hey, Mike's 55.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike 15. Mike 15. Hey, pick your game up. Watch 15.
To throw again. Costello. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Delta. Right, Carl's right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15. Now. Let's go.
Now a give right side. Turner. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 70 yards, and the Rams have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And an alley to run. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point safely through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
61, matchbox lights. Come. Buzz. Hey!
From the gun, Costello. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready to break. Mike, 57. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on. Hey. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Costello. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's it, baby.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Set. 60 yards. Hey, Alpha. Line 6. Line 6. Go. 2.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Wilson now just 3 of 6 throwing it, but that last completion gets a first down. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. He's got him in, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyreek Hill Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Now the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Leo. Ready?
On first down, Costello. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards as they have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 7. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Ready. 18 Gator. Here we go. Hey, Zoo.
On 1st and 10, Costello looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Turner. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Charlie. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Yeah, fire.
On 3rd down, Turner. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They come up in an offset eye. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Break. 57, Mike. X3. 218, chopper. Jack! He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Big grip, big grip.
On first down, it's Turner. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
6-6, bullet high.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the
Hey,
33.
Wahoo!
To throw on second down, Costello. Touchdown, LA! As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Seahawks.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Throwing on first down. Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Fields being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 2nd and 15. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day. You guys listen. 52, Mike, 52.
Yeah, that's what I do.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Let him know.
Good tight.
Now Wilson to throw again. Forced out. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 49, Seahawks 21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Watch the run. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Back. 14, fight it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
58 to Mike. Watch the back and watch the back.
They're going to try and throw. He is going to find Hill here. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Here's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Back now in Los. Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
It's our time. It's our time.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Got to go, in and out. Let's go. Zoom, zoom. Under crunch.
On 1st down, Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, he'll have a 1st down past the 40. And a cut to the sideline. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Where's 52?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Right here, right here. Flag 6. Greystone travel. Here we go. Shoot.
Back to throw. Costello. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for LA. 46 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mike 6. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check 50. Topper. Slam. 49. Check 49. Ready.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You better be afraid of me. You better be.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello, that's caught. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Come on, set. 60 or. Pilot, 64, reach. Hey. High 7. Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. Oh, yeah.
On 1st and 10, Costello. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They'll
run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Set. 18 Gator, 61, matchbox lights. Here we go.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And they give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They go play action now. Wilson. Now a desperate. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 62 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Eyes on 10. Eyes on 10. Watch QB. Guys, 4 down. 4 down. QB drop. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, 0. 0. 0. Mike 52. I got wide. I got wide. No. Check that. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Big edge.
Hey, Haywood.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
22 jet bomber. Kill. Yep. Deep grip.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Reed coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
60 Pittsburgh. Twist.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
X3, 218, chopper.